Yo, doing a video for my week 1 Smog Draft thing. And here's the matchup. So what I'm looking at is my team is actually shit into bundle. And it's shit into rock types, right? Kind of. Boom. My only rock resist is a guy named Revavroom, which is a little tough. Right, this Ogre Pawn Cornerstone goes stupid, and Bundle gets to run Modest because it's 1 point faster than Roaring Moon, right? I just don't have a switch into Bundle. I'm weak into Freeze Dry as well, because Avila, Kasui, Revavroom, and Primarina are my only guys, and obviously, this guy gets super effective damage, these two, pretty weak. So what I'm doing is hella offensive, because I just don't think I can actually wall the Bundle consistently or the Ogre Pawn consistently, right? These two things, like I could maybe do it, but it would cost me like my Avalugg Terra or something like that. Or like, I guess like Revavroom could maybe do it, but like Stomping Tantrum, nope. And this guy would take some Terra, right? And even then, I still can't actually beat the Bundle because like Spadef Corviknight, like cannot be doing all that, you know? So what I'm doing is I'm running some pure HO bullshit with Screens Corviknight. So it screens Corviknight with fast, taunt, and U-turn. So if their Corviknight comes in, it has to be literal max speed to defog on it. And what the plan is, or if there is like a goal to defog the screens or whatever, I have a eject button Landorus with EQ Gravity U-turn taunt. And the reason we're EQ is because there's actually no other resist here. So if the opportunity arises where it's like, fuck it, we can Gravity and we can EQ some things, like maybe the Corviknight, I don't know, it should be taunted, you would think. But maybe it isn't, or for whatever reason. Like, there's a Gravity here, in case, like, maybe we go Corviknight. Maybe we're in on Lando and Corviknight comes in late game, who knows? I just have a fuck you Gravity. It's also really good because my Ogre Pawn is set up with Power Whip, and my payload is set up with Gunk Shot, right? And High Horsepower, which can all miss, right? So, if the line is real, right, where Corviknight's in on Corviknight, I get my screens up, I taunt it, right? Or whatever, I set up a screen, then maybe I taunt, and then I might go hard this guy. I might go immediately hard Lando to eject button into my Ogre Pawn Hearthflame, because once Ogre Pawn Hearthflame, if it does get +2 attack, +1 speed, it wins the game on the spot. Like, barring a weird-ass Terra on, like, I guess Blastoise, like, I guess Terra Dragon Blastoise would do it. Or this guy, either of those two, Terra Dragon, I guess would ruin my day. But, barring that, should just win. Should just win. And Revavroom is really close, but there is a Garchomp that you cannot kill. So my Revavroom is Terra Fairy, so I don't get phased out from Dragon Tail. And I'm Air Balloon, so it just can't hit me. Temper Flare for the Corv, High Horsepower for the Slowking, Gunk Shot because it's just fucking goated, right? Gunk Shot is insane here. High Horsepower will make me take Chip on the Garchomp, which is a little sad, but I just can't afford to drop anything else. So, I mean, Chip on Garchomp is also just really good. I guess maybe there's a way that Garchomp can actually... Maybe I need Chip on it for Ogre Pawn, I don't know. Anyway, I'm leading Avila Kasui with Protective Pad Sturdy, Spin Stealth Rock. So Protective Pads, obviously, so I don't kill myself to the Garchomp or a Rocky Helmet Corv or something like that. This should end the field just always having hazards up and keeping hazards off. That's my whole goal with this guy. And we're just max speed in case it's slow Corv, which Stealth Rock is beneficial to be faster than in case, like, I don't know, defog or some bullshit. It just eases prediction. Like, may as well be fast. It would also be bad to lose the flying type because both of my stabs, like if it's faster Roost, that would be bad. So we're trying to minimize that. And then I'm Raging Bolt last with just like a T-Bolt Calm Mind taunt. So I beat the Sylveon, and I'm Terra Ghost because it's just a good neutral Terra. There's no Dark type on this team. There's no Ghost type on this team. I am leaving Roaring Moon at home, which is a little regrettable because I feel like it'd go kind of crazy behind the screen. But at the same time, surely like the threat of Raging Bolt having Thunderclap and shit like that is just enough to do something. And like even early game, maybe I struggle to get my screens up on something. An early game Calm Mind Roaring Moon, or Raging Bolt rather, could maybe do something here, you know? So I am triple taunt. And 2 setup guys, 3 setup guys. I am no Thunderclap into the bundle, but like, you kind of can't afford to click Thunderclap in the bundle, because if a sub goes up, it's just fucking over, right? If a sub encore, I guess you can't be sub and encore, but like, sub goes up, and I'm just taking this now, you know? Like, I don't know. Thunderclap is a tough click. You're much better off, or I think we're much better off here, trying to live the bundle hit, which on Terra Ghost, like, it can't do it, and then hitting back with T-Bolt. Like, I'm just clicking T-Bolt on it anyway, even in those situations. And I still threaten Thunderclap, right? Like, if this is Specs bundle for whatever reason, which is possible, I mean, it goes stupid into me. I guess, like, Never Melt Ice might be slightly more likely, because you don't really need the boost on Hydro Pump, but you do need the ability to switch moves, probably. But, I don't know. We'll see. I guess a problem here that this actually needs to be Terra Ghost. Just to bluff the spin on this guy, really. Because if this spins off, this Sturdy would break the Ogerpon win, obviously, if this maintains Sturdy, which is why I think Avalig is so important here. And I need to keep the rocks off as well. So I think it's just so important. And this guy can't fit Defog, obviously. So the only thing I'm really not sure about, I guess, going into this, is if this should just be a fuck you Roaring Moon, which can beat pretty much everything except for the Corviknight. The Corviknight owns it. But if it's behind a screen, maybe I still win regardless. So this may be an argument that this should be Roaring Moon instead of Raging Bolt. But I just don't believe it, you know? Like, Raging Bolt gives me something that can do things outside of the screen, which I actually really lack right now. So if I struggle to find a situation for the Corv screen, which, I mean, it can do it on pretty much fucking everything, right? Like, except for, like, a really offensive bundle. Like, super strong bundle is the only thing that would really struggle to do it with. And even then, I think with the light screen, I can still set it up on Ice Beam, maybe? I don't know. I think if it's Pump, it's over, because I'm not, like, invested at all. I'm just HP investment. It's not even over here. I guess it can be modest, right? Yeah, I can set the screen up on this guy. It's literally just like if it's choice specs where it's over. And Ice Beam will kill, guaranteed every time, which is a little annoying. So like bundle's the main thing that I can't set up on, but I can reasonably set up on literally everything else. I guess not Blastoise if I'm trying to keep the rocks up, if it's spin. But it is what it is. There's no real way to stop the spin. I just kind of have to keep the pressure up. Like maybe I go Revavroom, I guess, and then we go Hearthflame if the rocks go away somehow. I don't have a ghost type or anything to stop that either, so I don't know. That's like kind of the big thing. But at the same time, I don't think Blastoise is very good in this game, right? Like I have a Raging Bolt and I have an Ogerpon to hit it, and like my fire type hits it, my water type's Primarina, which is pretty good into it. I guess like maybe you want it for the surfs, but I feel like Spadef Corv is probably better as an answer to take the Moonblast better, right? Or even just Glow King. Like you don't need Blastoise for my Prim. You have a Glow King and you have a Corv. So I think it should stay at home, honestly. I think it's probably going to be the big three and then Glow King, Corv, Sylveon is what I would think. You definitely need Sylveon as a double dragon, right? There's no world where you don't bring Sylveon. So that should leave the 2 other Terra guys at home, which makes the Terra Dragon thing a lot less likely. But we'll see how this goes. It's a very, like, if I don't get my specific thing that I want, I just lose the game. Like, I can't win it, you know? So, we'll see what happens. Alright. I'm here. This might go poorly. But we're just fucking going. I'm running the screens. I did build another one where, Blastoise is here. Fuck. No. Who's not here? Sylveon? Oh, and I didn't bring Moon. Fuck, dude. No Sylveon is crazy. I have a Raging Bolt and a Roaring Moon, and we left Sylveon at home. Oh, what a fucking bum am I. We rocks first because there's no downside, right? If he rocks, I spin. Hello, Corviknight. I guess this is a defog. And what am I supposed to do into that? I can go Bolt hard and keep this, or I can just like Spinner, and then I can rocks on the defog. Right? Get some chip on this. Is that valid, or is it just go Bolt and see what fucking happens, eh? There's like nothing stopping this thing. Low key, high key. Or I could just get some good, like, chip. Rock Slide has a chance to flinch. Just get some fucking chip. 40%. Body Press does great damage. But you can't defog and get out of this, actually. It's not possible. Should I Spinner? Anyway. It will Spinner. 27. U-turn for the kill. Perfect. Honestly, this is fine. If I did have Roaring Moon, the game would be so fucking won right now. Do we get the payload on this? I kind of want to save it for Chomp. I feel like is better. We can go Lando and then U-turn for free because this thing is going to be forced out, right? Lando U-turn and then we can Corv and then we can get going, right? I don't see a problem with Lando U-turn. I guess if this guy stays in and goes for Ice Beam, it's fine. I just go Corv, right? It's not a big deal at all. Corviknight comes in. Do I take a helmet? No. I guess I would have revealed when I Ice Spinnered, right? So we go my own Corv, which is... And we taunt immediately. Keep... Oh, bro's trying to taunt the taunt, eh? And then where do we go from here? Is the question, right? Is it Reflect or is it Light Screen and then we get active? So his odds are it's like a Glow King here, right? So we should Light Screen first. Light Screen's just better in general unless you literally go Cornerstone or Chomp. Which seems unlikely. Seems very unlikely. It is Chomp. Just a little annoying. Because my Ogre Pawn is going to have rocks up now, and I can't really stop it. So maybe I should have considered that. But it's not the end of the world. Do I just Reflect anyway? Like, what's the big deal here? Reflect regardless. And then we go Lando on whatever move it may be. This is what, Fire Blast? No, it's just always a Rocks here, isn't it? What if it's slower than me? But then if I taunt, I waste a turn of screens, right? Which is really bad. For sure, really bad. Might do it anyway. It's not that bad. Ah, fuck, right? Whatever, is what it is. I mean, this thing's guaranteed to attack, so I can go Lando and then to the payload, and then we can get busy. And this guy basically wins, doesn't it? As soon as I set it up. Like, what does a Reflect do for me? Whenever this thing can't touch me already. And I can just go Lando, get ejection right into the payload. I guess chip on this is what I really want, right? Which I can't really get. Ah, I fucked up. I should just Reflected, right? I mean, Lando's still just fine to go, I feel like. The thing is, if I shift gear, it's like, what am I even doing here, you know? I can't 2-hit KO that guy. Not really. And then I get hit by Fire Blast, and then I fucking die, probably. But a Reflect just feels good. Like, what's the deal with bananas? Whatever, we'll just fucking Reflect. Dragon Tail was honestly perfect if you want to go for Dragon Tail here. I wish that hit. It honestly would have been nice. Because now I have to U-turn. Fast U-turn and do fuck all, right? And I can't let the payload take it. I have to U-turn into Lando. Or just go hard Lando, right? It's all the same. It's all the same, really, if we go hard Lando. So let's go hard Lando, eject button into the payload. And call it a day, I suppose, eh? Because I kind of have to. There's no other play. Unless I U-turn randomly and it's not a... Let's just go Lando. There's no other play, right? It kind of has to be done. Unless I click taunt again, I guess. Oh, that doesn't activate eject button? Interesting. Anyway, I'm not dead to anything here. This is a free Dragon Pulse, right? This is free Dragon Pulse. Even if it's Earthquake here, it's not a 2-hit KO. Because that Dragon Tail did 11 to Lando. Which means... oh my god, it's super offensive. What the fuck? Does this include... What the fuck? Whatever, I can just Dragon Pulse for free. Nothing actually takes this. Like, if it's Slow King, it's like fine. Maybe I should CM. I'm not dead to 2. Oh, chip on this is so important. Okay, that's fine. We just CM, right? I feel like that's the only thing there is to do. DP 22. If I CM, it's a 2-hit KO. Let's go for it. Future Sight. Force on attack. Fine by me. Is taunt ever the play here? Unlikely. I mean, 22 implies probably AV, honestly, right? Ice Beam, 17. Dragon Pulse is a kill on whatever it wants to come in on. Corviknight, that's fine. Corviknight dead is big. Reflect is up. Blastoise is here. Terra what? Fuck, I wasn't looking. Steel? Taunt? No, Taunt doesn't do anything. Shell Smash? Haze. I'm faster. We can Calm Mind again at no cost. Basically no cost. Chomp is here, but I can Terra Ghost, and it's honestly looking like a pretty fucking big dub. Like, EQ might be a kill, but if I DP, Terra Ghost DP, this thing, I don't need my Fairy type. So, I see no reason why I shouldn't do this, to be truthful. Ogerpunk Cornerstone is here. Ivy Cudgel is a kill. So this is my opportunity. Well, I kind of need this. Huh. Interesting. If I go Corv on SD, I lose the game, I think. Well, I have this guy. You have to be, no, I actually can't lose the game because I'm Air Balloon, I think. I'm kind of thinking I just fucking DP again. And, like, I guess I'm dead to Cudgel, so maybe it's a shit play. I guess I can go Lando. Lando's pretty free, eh? We get the Intim. Let's just go Lando. Knock off my eject button is fine. I don't need this for anything. And then I just EQ. No, EQ has no fucking switching with the Corv dead. Oh, maybe that would be a good reason to keep it, eh? Maybe that would be a good reason to keep it, eh? Yeah. Do I just go the payload? Can you fit? No, you have to have rock move. Can you fit, does Shift Gear win the game right now? I think Shift Gear wins the game right now, eh? It doesn't because this thing can Terra still. Oh, no it can't. Oh, Shift Gear, I think, just wins the game. Unless I'm missing something really obvious. This thing's chipped, that thing's there. Let's just Shift Gear and win the game on my balloon. I think it... I can't imagine it's bad. Taunt, I guess, is bad here. Ivy Cudgel for 24 doesn't really help you. You can't Terra, I just have to hit this. Beautiful. Game 1, question mark? Booster speed is faster than me. Kappa is not faster than me. Hit this, though. Gotta hit this, though. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is not max speed. Oh, you're Jolly? Wait, it's Jolly? Did that even kill? Hello, Blastoise. Goodbye, Blastoise. Shout out Rev. Big Rev! Big Rev with the big dub. GG. Whew. That was crazy. Like, Modest outspeeds fucking Moon, dude. Why are you ever Jolly? Like, am I dumb? Maybe it's me. Hold on. I'm outspeeding Modest. I'm not outspeeding Jolly. That's so funny. Or Timid, rather. Wow. Does that... I bet that pump must have killed, though, right? Like, yeah. 79? Yeah, it definitely killed. I got very lucky. But, like... That's insane. I didn't lose because... I mean, my Corv lived one, and then Light Screen, and then Bolt probably lives one, and then this guy probably lives one. Like, I think I still have outs, but that's actually insane. Wow. Shout out Pump missing. I just did not for the life of me think it would ever be Timid. I hit two... How many gunks did I hit in a row? I hit 2 gunks in a row. He misses the 1 pump. Never punished. Never fucking punished. Okay. Wow. What a game. Okay, we're 1-0. We're 1-0, folks.